Everybody, how are you? And welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts with Tracy. Just wanted to show you, I always reuse things and don't waste. This is some of the things that I do with the leftover resin after pouring resin. I take my alcohol ink and drip it on the poured resin to get this effect here. And this has metallic and regular color alcohol ink in it. So with that being said, this has been on here for a little while. Usually I take it off as soon as it has cured, like 8 hours afterwards, and it's pliable. It's very stiff now, but I can store it and I can still use it. And I'll tell you how as soon as I can peel it off here. So you see it's even a little harder to peel off the silicone. It's very stiff. It's been sitting here for days. I just haven't had time to get to it. Normally it's very soft and pliable when I take it off. But all you have to do is use your heat gun on low setting and it will soften the epoxy. And you can form this on different things. What I normally do is trim it up somewhat, I've got this circle here with these frays and I will cut the frays off. Little pieces like this. Just kind of line it up a little bit so it doesn't look so raggedy. And I can use this on canvas, art pieces, glasses, cups, pretty much whatever you'd like to if you can form it to fit the item. And like I said, it's stiff right now because I let it sit here for days. But you can use your heat gun on low setting to make it warm and pliable. So that's one thing that I do. So I'll just put this away. And what I normally do is wrap it in, not saran wrap, the, what do you call the other stuff? I'm looking right at a piece and can't think of it. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Anywho, another thing I do is I have extra small silicone molds sitting around. And if I have extra resin after pouring something, I'll mix either acrylic paint or alcohol inks into the into the epoxy resin and pour it into my molds. Now this mold here, I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has some resin items. This was very surprising to me. I picked it up because it was just $1.25 plus tax, and I wanted to see how it works. So I poured some extra resin in here, and I used different colors of alcohol ink in these. A pink with white. This was like a olive green, and that was a metallic orange. That was brown, and blues with a little white in here. So they're kind of thin, but for $1.25, let's see what they look like. Let's unmold these and see. And this is for lockets, for necklaces, or earrings. How about that? That's thick enough. I'll show you how thick it is. Now I can wire wrap this. I can make another one, make a set of earrings, or I can make a little locket, a necklace, or use it on art pieces. And so here's a rectangle. And then the olive green, and I think I used a metallic in there too. I don't remember what colors I used. And so you see they have the little hole in them for your jump ring to make a necklace or earrings with. And I made them translucent. I didn't make them dark. I made them translucent so you could see through them. Not bad, not bad. These are smaller. These would be cute earrings. So that's a little over about 1.5 inches by 1/2 inch. And that's really pretty. The camera doesn't do it justice, but I use an iridescent, no, I take that back. I don't know what that color is coming from there. Oh, I think in my epoxy that I had left over, I had used an iridescent mica powder that had a hue of red in it. And you probably can't see that red. Anywho, this one is 2 inches by 1 inch. And then this blue one, I mixed a blue, and I did put a couple drops of white in there, but that doesn't show too much. It's kind of like on the inside. So it's a darker blue. And it's still kind of translucent, but I used a little more ink, and so it's darker than the others. This one is 1.5 by 1/4 inch. Is that a 1/4 inch or is that a half? I'm sorry, that's a 1/2 inch. Wait a minute. I'm just using this board, I'm not quite sure. So this is overhand. So this is 3/4. This one is 1.5 inches by 3/4. This is 1.5 inches by 1/2. So we got one more, and so this must be 1/4, 1.5 inches by 1/4. Oh, that's pretty. This is the metallic orange that I used. Don't know what I'm going to do with these. I just want to try this mold and see how it turned out. Not too bad for $1.25. Not at all. So for you beginners, you know, just starting out, to find, you know, they even have the small bottles of epoxy, part A and part B. If you're just getting into this, that would be the place to go to get started. One more thing, since we're on this and talking about the Dollar Tree and epoxy resin items, look at this. I found mica powder at the Dollar Tree. Haven't used it yet, but you can't beat this with a bat. 4 different colors for $1.25. Are you kidding me? I got that one that has the, what is it, green, blue, purple, and a charcoal like silver. This light is not good. And then also, they had this one. Pastel colors, like, well, this is gold, and this is kind of an orange. And then we have, what is that? Is that like a pink? And then a dark, like, copper color, kind of. Really, really pretty. And it doesn't state the colors, but not bad at all. From the Dollar Tree. Yep. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day, evening, morning, night, whatever it is for you. Love you. Oh, one more thing. What I was trying to say earlier and couldn't think of it. I had a brain fart. Press and seal. So these type of pieces like this, until I use them, I wrap them in press and seal to store. Just take your piece, the size of your dried resin. That's a little big, but just trying to demonstrate. Place your piece on the sticky side. I guess it's not big enough. Maybe if I kitty corner it. If I do it like this, maybe I can get it covered. I might have to put another piece on top. We'll see. And maybe not. I just do this to try to keep out any more air so that it doesn't get any drier. And it keeps it clean. And I store it like that until I'm ready to use it for something. Here's drops and dots that I did with alcohol ink that I kept that I'll use for some purpose. That is all. Once again, toodles.